Hey everyone, it's Riley, and it's Monday. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend. I know here we have made to for a long weekend this weekend, so today I have off. It's Victoria Day. So yeah, anyways, this week's topic is talking about being trans in an academic or workplace. Before getting into that, I am officially 4 months on T and 2.5 months post-op. So yeah, it's super exciting. Time is honestly flying by so fast. Like it's crazy. But yeah, so I was never out in any schools. Like if anything, I may have like told a couple friends, but honestly, like I was not out at school. And I pretty much have been working since I was 16. But since I got out of school, like I was also working. I didn't like or haven't gone to college or university or anything. And so yeah, the place I've been in working now, I've been there for 3 years, and I first told someone about like me and being trans about 2 years ago, because I wanted to find out what their like policy and what they would do and whatnot, and we just kind of like sat down and had a conversation, and they said, our policies, we have a no discrimination policy in effect, so if I went through with everything that they, would support me, and but the only thing I guess they really didn't know how to answer was like bathroom stuff, because I wasn't even starting on anything, so like we'll figure that out when the time comes. I was like, all right. So about 8 months ago, I confronted them and said, okay, like I'm starting to actually go through a therapist. I found someone and I'm talking with them, and then the next like year at that point I was like, I'm gonna be starting my transition. um, and even then, they're like, okay, well, we can't or don't want to do anything right now when it comes down to bathroom stuff, because I still had like a chest and whatnot. So I was like, okay, that's fine. So yeah, but like I kind of slowly started bugging them more about it. But once I went on testosterone, which is like I said 4 months ago now, I was like, hey, like I'm starting my testosterone. I kind of kept them updated and was like, okay, like I want you guys to start maybe at least notifying people that I'm trans, or and like transitioning and what's going on. That way, it won't be a shock to people if they notice a difference in me or my voice or my looks or whatever. And that way, they can just know about what's going on. And even if it's like you don't have to tell them anything about anything else until we figure it out. So they didn't even do that, which kind of sucked. So I was about 2 months into my transition, hormone-wise, once I went off on top surgery. And so yeah, when I went off on top surgery for my surgery, they were supposed to notify everyone what was going on with me, and that I was transitioning, and I went for surgery, and I was coming back, and I was supposed to go to the mail changer when I came back, and blah blah blah, whatever. And when I came back, I notified them like, okay, this is my last week off. I'm coming back on the Monday. I asked them like, have they told anybody, and they're like, no, we didn't. Their excuse was like, oh, we didn't know when you were coming back. But I'm like, I gave you 2 dates, which was like a week difference. One was like on Monday, and then the following Monday. So I'm like, there's no excuse for it. I think they just kind of wanted to put it off. So I got back to work, and nobody still knew, and people noticed a bit of change from when I went off, because I was off for a month. So yeah, they're like, oh, you sound a little different, or you look a little different. I was like, I have a cold. I don't know. Like I just kind of like didn't feel comfortable with some people telling them. With some people, I did. Like the people on my line that I work with on a daily basis, I told them, and a couple friends or people that I'm close to, I told. Um, but yeah, now that I've been back, I've been starting to bug them more and saying okay, like there's no reason that you guys can't do anything because I don't have chest anymore. I'm starting to look and sound more male. So, I've been bugging them a little bit more. And probably about like 2 weeks ago, they're like, hey, you know what, like they realized, I guess, what was going on. People that were bugging me, or in a sense like harassing me about me and my changes, and trying to figure out what's going on, even if they already knew. So they cracked down on it and notified everybody last week or 2 weeks ago, about what was going on, and about the changes and stuff, and what was going to happen. And then as of Monday, that just passed, they were telling me like they were changing everything of mine into the male locker room and change rooms and stuff. And so yeah, Monday was my first day there as male, and in the male change rooms and bathrooms and restrooms and stuff. And I was expecting it to go worse. Like I was expecting at least some negativity towards me, or at least to hear a lot more than I did. But honestly, so far it's been really good. The only thing I think negative I've heard was two comments, not even that bad. One person apparently asked someone if it was even like legal for them to do that, and I guess they didn't know what was going on or didn't understand. And one person, like I said, like I wonder why they didn't just stay in the female restrooms. I'm like it was a little bit uncomfortable in there, but it wasn't because of the women. I'm like, I just felt like I didn't belong there. And two, like, imagine walking out of a woman's restroom as a male and seeing other people look at you and be like, well, you don't belong in there. And it's like you get these like death glares, and it's not fun. Like, it's just like when you walk out and see other people looking at you that don't know what's going on or don't know you, and it's uncomfortable. So it's like they, it did finally pull through. So all of last week I was going to the men's restroom, and it's like really good experience, honestly, so far. No one has said anything, like I said. And if anything, like my work, my boss, people higher up are asking like how everything is going, if anyone's been bugging me, how people are acting and stuff. And honestly, so far I have to say they're really great. My job, it's also said, they're 110% behind me and supporting me. So if anyone has any negativity, they're just gonna tell them and sit them down and be like, well, this is what's going on. You really have no say in it. We're behind Rylee 110%. So it's awesome that they're very supportive. If you have a job that isn't supportive, I honestly don't think I would be able to work there if they weren't that supportive. But know your rights as well. Like I know I did my research. Even my job actually called other people to find out my rights as well, so that they knew what to say or what to do in certain situations, which was great. But yeah, no, it's awesome being in a place that is supporting and behind me 110%. Like, they have a no discrimination policy. I think I said that, but and to know that they actually put it in full effect. Even when it comes to someone being trans, like, I'm the first open trans person ever there. Like, I know there has been trans people who worked there, but they weren't very open about it. And so, just being there and experiencing this in my own ways, but also with the company, and experiencing the first trans person, like, it's different, it's interesting, but it's going a lot better than I expected. So hopefully, if you guys are having issues coming out to your work, talk to someone in HR, someone that you are close to and know that you can trust, and find out what you can do about it. And even if it comes down to they build a gender neutral bathroom for you to change in or something, like, they may have to make accommodations. Honestly, that's what it came down to. It's like, you guys have to make accommodations for me. And their first thing that they were going to do is like take me and put me in one little cubicle in the back of HR. And I was like, no, that's singling me out. That is putting me literally outside of everyone. I'm not even changing the guys or the girls. And then even now, what bathroom would I use? Well, you can use the gender neutral bathroom. That's way up in like the front of security. Is like, no, like, you guys have to accommodate me somewhere. And I'm like, it's going to be in a change room or bathroom. I'm not like doing that. So I kind of was a little bit hard on them, but sometimes you kind of have to be. So yeah, I don't know, just hopefully everything goes well when you guys come out to work or school and stuff. If you have anything that you guys need any help with in that aspect, you could always comment, message me, whatever. But I'm gonna let you guys go. That's it. That's my topic. This video is getting long, so love you guys. I'll be posting again soon.